He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Arroyo. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Leaves it with the running back.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Hurricane! On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top by one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Using the quick game. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Beck. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. He's got him wide open. Off he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they got it inside the 10-yard mark today.
After that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, they want the 2, and the holder's going to try to throw it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He took that baby all the way to of the house, a pick two, as it were.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
Not much drives, and the ball's loose. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands, and the defense better do something different.
Quarterback adapting. He'll fire to his right. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back, it's back. Gets it out fast. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's got enough. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. It's a reverse. Plows through the defense. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Great discipline by the backside of the defense. This is my gap. This is where I'm supposed to be. Ball goes away, so be it. I got to stay home. Stays home. Makes a great play for a loss.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's back. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Georgia sends out the punt team. The punter goes. Oh, it's a fake. Moving out of the pocket. They weren't fooled for a minute. He is nowhere close to the first down, and they'll turn it over. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll turn to Martinez. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. moving away from pressure. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Oh, we've got a shootout. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Got a man. It's got really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Buys a little extra time. He'll let one go down the right side. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They run the reverse. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! He'll try to tack on one more. The fake, they flip it to the kicker. An abject disaster on this fake. They came closer to giving up a 2 than getting to 2. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
Running back searching for a hole. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Touchdown, Cage! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen,
he's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Oh, the defense is wide open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Dogs will have it 1st and 10. He wants to throw. That's caught. It's Lovett. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. to the middle. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take them away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
He holds one deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's back. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets him to the 41. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, though.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high...
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. And the ball is intercepted. Got some room to run. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Ward. Looking for the score. Go to the end zone. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the Dogs keep playing catch on these passes, channeling their inner Scott Warner, Chad Bailey, or Keely Ringo, and making plays.
Just ball hawking. Make making plays. And again, when you pressure the quarterback, and the Dogs do that as well as anybody, you pressure the quarterback, force that ball out in the secondary, playing great coverage, making big-time plays in the back end.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Gonna let it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The offense staying out there. It's been a 50-50 proposition on fourth down. They're 2 for 4. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off for the third time today. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick six, but they're set up on the doorstep.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in the flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone. He could have gotten off of that and checked it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more.
Going over the top. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's back. He's got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get...
He's running free down the middle. The 20. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Looking for the 2-point try.
Second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football so...
Oh, look out! And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. The Canes are rolling down the field. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
So the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane and were able to get the tackle for loss.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And this is a moment with the lead late on 3rd down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this 1st down to keep me on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let the defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
That is how you rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back. We're trailing by a little bit now. Let's go make this thing even more special.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful. When you've got receivers with the speed that guy has, you really need to play with good eye discipline and know where the ball is at all times. Because if he outflanks you, he can take it to the distance.
His man all by himself. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have him 1st and goal.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Now the toss. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. They'll run the option. The pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quickly complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. The Hurricanes inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Ward. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's incomplete on third down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute play.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Arroyo. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Give to the back. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's brought down after the interception, and that's how they'll end it. The names that built this program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Horton, Kosar, Testaverde. And it is with reverence, respect, and excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces beating head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes will boot it away to start the game. start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On first down, here comes this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, a running game.
Don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it.
And he's running in the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durham. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. LSU right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback moving. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown LSU!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored the touchdown. That was big time.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Defense were always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
He's going to take off. Wide open downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. You get a guy who can do that on the outside. It is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
Got his man downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Miami!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Durham. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Still looking on the move. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next one.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Got room on the return. The 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, King. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. There he goes. Open it up. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he added the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. Fires Drives into traffic. It's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. LSU lining up first and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. And now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer. Or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get into it.
And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Martinez on the carry. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. It's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for you.
And he'll hurry over, take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get stopped and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass falls incomplete, and they're on 8 seconds left.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. A strike downfield. Afterburner's coming. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. LSU ready to put it away and open this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
On the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. At 45 on its way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
He can buy time, he can run it. What he can't do, this guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. The 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jeff.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the middle mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking for a man. It's Ward. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Canes will hustle to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Rolls it in.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary.